And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Welcome to episode 963 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Let's kick it all off with a phone call. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Not bad, you guys.
Good, man. What's your question for the room?
So this question is sort of not meant for Roz because he doesn't talk to his neighbors. But do your neighbors know what you do? And if so, do they bring up the show?
I actually have a story for this.
Oh, okay, go.
Listen, I've lived on my street forever. Everybody on my street knows, right? That's not that I talk to my neighbors, right? But they all know.
Okay.
Now, I found something interesting, which is out at the cottage. Catherine went for a walk one morning alone because I don't do walks.
Super safe.
Super
safe. Yo, way to protect your girl.
Bro, it's the country, okay?
Yeah, but still.
Come on now. And she met a woman like on her walk that she'd never met before, way down. Like she probably walked a kilometer before she found another house, kind of thing, right?
It sounds like the beginning of a horror movie.
I know, yeah, but listen, early morning, whatever. Everybody's friendly, and the woman was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Catherine was like, "Hey," and they started a conversation. The woman was like, "Are you renting a place for the summer?" And she's like, "No, we have a place just down the road." And she's like, "Oh, which place?" She's like, "Well, it's like just down the road on the right." And the woman goes, "That's the Roz Mocha house."
Yes, we got a house.
And Catherine's like, "Actually?" Yeah. So like everybody knows, right? But people don't they don't stop by or anything like that.
Sure.
But everybody knows that's the Roz Mocha house. Yeah, for sure.
Maria, since joining the show last year, have your neighbors kind of, because people know you from like working over at TFC, right, and being the in-stadium host and stuff, are you getting recognized, or do your neighbors know that you are like the Maria from Roz Mocha?
Yeah. Well, no, one of my best friends is actually my neighbor, so funny enough. So, I mean, her parents know what I do.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lady on my street, she always is in TFC jerseys. So the other day I was walking my dog, and she's like, "Oh, you live on my street?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was really funny that way. But they all kind of know. But honestly, like, we don't really talk to like more than like 3 people on our street. So yeah, it's like the same people.
Damn it, Maury, let's go to you for a second, because
you live in a condo.
Yeah, you, not only do you live in a condo, but your husband, Damn it, Matthew, calls the police and security on everyone that lives in your building.
We did it this weekend.
Oh my God.
Okay, before we get to the answer, why did Matthew? Because you say we, like it's a we thing when you know it's a Matthew thing.
Matthew called.
So why did Matthew call security on your neighbors? For what now?
Because it was like 1 a.m. and they were talking loud.
God forbid, having a conversation at 1:30 in the morning on a weekend.
Do people know that they're Damn It Maury's neighbor, like the Damn It Matthew's neighbor?
Yes. So people on my floor know the show, and then at the AGM, sometimes the two of us have to take selfies with people.
What is the AGM?
The annual general meeting.
Don't say it like we know what that is.
I thought everyone had an AGM.
No,
you can't just say it. We're at the AGM. Nobody knows what that is.
I thought everyone knew what an AGM is.
An annual general
No, we don't have
meeting?
that at my house, unfortunately.
No, I don't have that at home either.
Guys, even when I lived in a condo, we never had that.
An AGM.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that. I don't know what that means. Anyway, okay, cool.
Yeah, where they go through like in the minutes from last AGM.
Sounds like fun.
Wow.
Cheesecake? People in your condo, do they know?
No, but the people at my favorite roti shop know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah?
They know it very well.
Do they call you Cheesecake now?
No. It's always Shem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always
sweet.
Shem, which is really nice.
Because that's what your mom calls you sometimes.
Mom calls me that.
I love that.
Dad calls me that. Yeah.
People in my neighborhood, like a bunch of neighbors know, and they were very respectful, I guess. Like it took them a while before anyone had ever said, "Hey, are you Mocha from the Roz Mocha Show?" Right. But everyone in the neighborhood, they're all cool.
They just know.
Yeah. There you go, Aaron.
Shout out to the redhead on my floor.
Why, Maury?
Oh, he likes the show.
And why else? You like him?
Oh, no, I don't. No.
No, you don't?
No.
Not into redheads or something?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't like bald guys.
Oh. What do you mean he's a redhead bald guy? What does that mean?
Yeah, he's a redheaded bald guy.
Like a balding or like he's bald?
No, he's bald.
How do you know he's a redhead?
Because he has a beard.
Oh, wait a minute. You have a red beard.
No, his is red.
But you have a red beard.
And a husband.
I said I don't like.
But you said you don't like him because you're not into. You should be like, I don't like. I'm married.
Yeah.
Because if
He still can't say it.
No.
He cannot.
Oh, yeah,
Maury is
that.
unable.
Yeah.
Aaron, Maury is unable to say the words "I'm married."
Yes.
Today I wore my ring.
Today. Progress, guys. Yo,
Hey,
Aaron, you're the
baby
best.
steps.
Thanks, bro.
Baby steps.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Jag says here, what would be your top 3 dishes to bring or to serve at a party?
What kind of party?
Like I assume
Let's
a
say it's,
potluck.
no, not a potluck, man. Let's say it's just a gathering of friends, like a nice dinner party.
Informal.
Very informal.
Okay, so we're not
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
sit down.
No.
Plates are served.
We're all just kicking it, just hanging, right?
Yeah.
What are you bringing?
If
Are
you're
you
going,
making stuff, or are you just going to go to the store and buy?
I would 100% always make something.
Okay, what are you making? What are your 3 dishes to
well,
make?
Because you have to make something that travels well, right?
Pigs in a blanket.
Fried doesn't necessarily travel well because then they got to reheat it, and if your batter doesn't really work reheated, like you got to bring stuff that travels well. So I would probably do some sort of pasta, sauce pasta separately, and then mix it there, reheat everything there, and mix it there. You could do that.
Sausage rolls? Those are always nice.
I love making sausage rolls. You ever made sausage rolls?
Never.
Bro, it's so good.
Store-bought, always.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
If you make a sausage roll, it's very difficult to go back to a regular sausage. Like once you do it yourself, right? And it's really, really difficult to go back to any other kind of sausage.
Can I tell you one thing?
Yeah.
Guys. What are you snickering over there for?
I don't know why I'm laughing.
What's the matter with you?
Mine's in the gutter. Can I tell you guys real quick?
Yeah.
I think I may be done with hot dogs for the rest of my life.
Why is that?
I went to
What
a Jays
happened?
game recently.
Yeah.
No way.
And I had a foot-long hot dog.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because every time I go to a Jays game, I'm like, I need to get a foot-long. And I never get the foot-long because I order something else. And
Yeah.
I'm always disappointed that I never get the foot-long.
Okay.
So I went and I ordered the foot-long. And I didn't even overdo the toppings. It was just a foot-long, a couple of things on it, just basics, right?
Yeah.
By the time I was done, I felt so disgusted.
Yeah.
And even afterwards, the feeling, it completely turned me off of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Now when I see a hot dog or I smell a hot dog, that ain't for me anymore.
Welcome to the good side.
Maria hates hot dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say that is, for me anyway, that's the risk of going with the big wiener. I never, even if they're an option in the store, sometimes you can get wieners that are, shut up. Sometimes the wiener will be fat, right? Not longer, but fatter, right? I don't even get the fat wieners. I go standard issue wiener.
Standard.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Interesting.
The normal size wiener.
Yeah,
right?
average?
Yeah.
Why
No,
are you
not
clapping for
average.
normal
The
wieners?
normal size wiener.
Okay.
Okay. Because if you go big wiener, I would be exactly like you. I'm always tempted to go for the foot long. I never will. I will order 3 regular size wieners before I get the foot long.
So there is I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
What? Say that again. Feel free to speak.
Yeah. Yes.
What were you going to say?
Yeah. I'll take 3 small ones over 1 big one, Maria.
Hey, man, to each their own.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to
But
say.
I'm with you because I'll tell you, because to me it's a different thing. Eating a fat footlong,
Yeah.
right? It feels different in your mouth. Even when you bite it, there's so much going on because it throws off the bun to wiener ratio.
Yeah.
And for me, the hot dog is all about that ratio. And when you get that big of a bite in your mouth, it's too much meat.
Do you
Okay.
go big bun or small buns?
Regular standard issue bun. I'll take the white Wonder Bread bun.
White buns.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Over what? What kind of brown bun?
No, you can use a
wrong
I'm
with
pizza.
just,
brown
asking.
bun?
I'm just repeating what you said. I'm just asking. Yeah.
Whole
Yo.
grain bun?
Whole grain a hot dog bun?
No,
Brown buns.
the little flat ones, like the brioche or whatever.
No,
Bro,
no.
exit,
no,
man.
No, yeah.
You can't
no,
participate
no,
in this.
no. Anyway,
Standard glizzy for Roz.
yes.
Okay, hold on. Are we going to finish this question then?
Yes.
Top 3 dishes. Go ahead. Damn more.
Hot dogs.
Okay, go.
Party sandwiches.
And?
I was going to say pigs in a blanket, but Roz was like, don't you have to reheat it or something? But can't you borrow someone's oven?
Yeah. Okay. Bring pigs in a blanket. Sure.
Okay, and?
Yeah.
But that's not a sausage roll, though. I don't like pigs in a blanket.
Or
That's a super tiny wiener.
No, but
right?
that's one wiener cut into many slices.
No. The pigs in the blanket are small individual wieners.
Well, the
wrapped.
ones that come in a can, those little tiny wieners in a can.
Oh my God, guys. I'm going to throw up.
What are those ones called?
And that's how you don't get invited to
cocktail
parties.
wieners.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cocktail
You
wieners.
just go to your AGO meetings or whatever the hell they're called. Maria, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing homemade tzatziki,
Yeah, good one.
lemon
Travels well.
potatoes,
Yeah.
because you
Travels
put them in
well.
the oven.
Travels well.
And then I would either do like a cutlet and like have them ready for the oven, or I would do souvlakia and have them like you could put them in the
See,
oven.
Yeah.
Maria, you're invited.
Yeah.
What my third was going to be a bean salad.
Ew,
Bean salad.
Still not invited.
But it's cold beans.
Cheesecake, what are you bringing?
You know what? I'm gonna go spanakopita.
Yeah.
because I love that.
Yeah.
delicious. I'm with Roz. I would definitely do a pasta for sure.
Yeah.
And oh my God, how do I not go cheesecake? Right. I
Right.
mean, it's
Yeah.
kind
All right,
of obvious,
good.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
For
forgetting
dessert.
like potato salad or macaroni salad.
No. I
You're
don't
still
want
not
your,
invited.
I don't
No
want your
reason,
potato
Tony.
salad.
Grace says here, how early do you like to get to the airport before departure?
Oh, God.
Let's start with Roz, because Roz, you are a seasoned traveler.
Yes.
Working for ET Canada for 17 plus years. You had pretty much spent on a weekly basis going to and from airports.
I've traveled more than anybody that I know. And I also dislike traveling more than most people I know.
When you started,
Yeah.
would you show up earlier compared to as you got used to the routine and knowing the way
like
things
for the
operate?
first little while, yeah. I totally would, because you have anxiety that you're going to miss a flight or whatever, and it affects work, right?
So on average,
So
how long are you showing up?
now I show up if I'm going to the United States.
Yep.
I will give myself 45 minutes in the airport before the flight leaves.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not worried about like if there's a holdup at security or anything like that?
Nope.
Really?
I've never needed more than 45 minutes.
Like
Do you have
when
one of
we
those special
traveled-
cards, though?
Nope. I've
When
never.
we traveled to where were we going? Florida.
Yeah.
In July,
Yeah.
I think maybe we showed up 2 hours early, but the lineup just to go through like security, like U.S. security,
Yeah.
that was like an hour something. Like I thought we might have
Right.
going to miss our flight. It took forever. I'm always doing maybe 2 hours, maybe more,
Yeah.
because I always get stopped by security.
Right.
Every single time I get stopped by security, I get searched, my bags get opened up, things
Yeah.
get ruffled around.
Yeah.
I always get stopped.
Okay,
The
so-
only time, I'll say this, the only time I didn't get stopped,
Yeah.
and I was surprised because we showed up to the airport early because I thought I was going to get stopped.
Right.
And Cheesecake could attest to this, is because the two of us went to, when we were all traveling as a show to Jamaica, and Cheesecake and I showed up. We drove down to the airport together, and I was like, dog, I'm going to get held up.
Yeah.
I didn't get held up, and we were there like 3 hours early.
Yeah. See, I can get my family when we're traveling as a family. We will leave the house 2 hours before the flight leaves.
Oh man.
No.
Right?
no.
That's when we leave,
business.
because I can make it to the airport in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? So we leave the house. So we will get to the airport walking out of a car about 90 minutes before the flight leaves.
See, my dad is like 4 or 5 hours before
4 or
the flight.
5 hours.
Yeah. Maria, you traveled to Greece with your family over the summertime.
Yep.
I'm sure that your dad had the itinerary set out and said, everyone, we are leaving the house at this time.
So I worked that morning and then I left.
Yeah.
By the time I got back to my house at like 11 a.m., my dad had the luggages already at the front door. We left our house at 12:45. Our flight was at 6:05 p.m.
Yes.
Do you understand? I'm like, Dad, we don't need to leave this early. Dad, we don't need to leave this early. There is traffic. It's international. It's a Friday. Da, 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 da. We get there. We get through security. No problem. I sat there.
For like...
How
I was-
many hours? How many hours were you sitting there?
It
once
was
you
a
crossed
good
through?
4.5 hours.
4.5. Oh my God. That's like a
I was like,
flight.
you know what? I'm not even going to get a coffee because we're going to be good. I'm going to sleep. I was like so bored. I'm like, I'm going to get coffee. I was doing laps around the terminal.
Oh
Yo,
my God, I couldn't.
that's wild. That's
Maury, you
wild.
went to New York. How often how soon do you get to the airport?
I'm glad I got from New York back home. I'm glad I got there 2 hours in advance, because they do this weird thing in New York where you print your own baggage tag
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
but then you have to stand in a hour-long
Why
lineup
are you
just
printing a bag tag?
because I checked a bag.
Why?
Oh, because
Bro, you were there for 48 hours.
yeah, but I stole 4 bottles of shampoo and I had
Whoa.
stuff.
Well,
that
that's
I-
your own fault. If you're going to New York for 48 hours and you check a bag, that's your own fault.
But
Also, shout out to Warner Brothers who helped big fans of the Roz Mocha Show pay for that trip for Tim and Maury to go on a work trip representing us, the show, and going to a hotel that they paid for that you then stole the shampoo and soaps.
I didn't steal it from the room.
Oh, you steal it from the cart.
Yes.
Yeah. That's even worse somehow.
Wow.
But anyway, so I'm glad I got there early because then you have to stand in line for an hour just to put your bag on the conveyor belt to go under the plane. Then you have to go to the security, and that's a whole other hour waiting in that lineup. So,
well, that's a lot of your own doing, though.
Yeah. Cheesecake, what about you?
I like to get there early just because I've had many instances where I've been like super, super late, cutting it super close.
Yeah.
So I'm like 2 hours beforehand.
Yeah.
Roughly 2 hours.
Moving on now. Edward Hilario says here, Cheesecake Factory or Billy Miner pie from the keg? What are you choosing?
Neither.
Resident cheesecake expert.
Always
His nickname
cheesecake.
is Cheesecake.
Always Cheesecake Factory. So many options. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I know before Cheesecake Factory was even brought over to Canada, I remember you used to always go to Buffalo just to go to Cheesecake Factory.
100%. And my sister's there too, but sorry, sister. Yeah, no, Cheesecake Factory.
have you ever
all
had
day.
Wanda's Pie in the Sky?
No, never.
Oh my
never
God.
heard of it.
That's
Recently
a
had
huge
that.
one.
You did? Is it good?
Yeah, it's so
Yo,
good.
It's
It's
amazing.
What does it
We
explain it
got
to me?
the what do we get? We got the blueberry pie.
But like, where do you buy that? Is it like
It's
you have to
Wanda's Pie in the Sky is a place.
It's a place.
yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
this bakery in our neighborhood sells it. And
They
we
do.
decided, and they were like talking it up. I'm
Yeah.
like, for real?
Really? Huh?
Yo, for real.
What kind of pie did you get?
We got the blueberry one.
You did.
It was amazing.
Delicious, huh?
Oh, so good.
Interesting.
Anyway.
No, I don't know.
I don't go to Cheesecake Factory enough, so I'm gonna pick Billy Miner pie from the keg.
Billy Miner Pie is really good.
Amazing. Maria, you got an answer?
Yeah, Billy Miner pie all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid too. She's all about Billy Miner pie.
Amazing. Chris says here, who would get the most meat out of a lobster?
In order to,
I lose.
Okay. Why?
I don't know how to work around that.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay. So I don't eat a lot of lobster, right? I've had crab legs, right?
Yeah.
I just to me it's too much of a pain in
Don't
the
do
ass.
that movement again, Maria.
Okay. The only
No.
The only thing that I know about lobster and people who really enjoy lobster, in order to be able to fully get all of everything out of lobster, you have to get in there and suck for meat.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm out.
Right?
Yeah. You really
I don't even want to compete.
You got to get in there and you just start you start sucking,
bro.
And then you hope you get a little meat. Right?
Yeah, it's work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. So I'm out.
Same.
I win then.
Shem?
I'm out, man.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're not? No?
I concede more. You in, bro.
Hold on. Wait.
I've done this. My other side of the family is Portuguese. All we do is at the table is suck for meat.
Shem, you've had lobster.
I have.
Yeah. And do you just go at it with a fork, and then once your fork reaches as far as the fork can go, you're done with it?
I don't even use a fork.
You don't?
No.
Okay, so you just go in there with your mouth.
Straight up, mouth only.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you clean the lobster?
I'd get beat if I didn't.
No, but you get everything out of it.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get in there with your mouth.
I do.
Yeah.
I
to get all the meat.
Well, how else am I going to get it?
So why are you not competing?
So why are you lying?
What if
I didn't lie. I just said I conceded it to Maury because he was very adamant on wanting to be the winner.
No, here's my thing is that I think Shem really thinks that he could beat Maury, but just doesn't want to say it.
Wait, but
no,
guys,
listen.
I got a great idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get some lobsters.
Yeah, bring your lobster babes, boys.
Lord.
You think I'm joking, right?
Yeah, and like a full lobster too, not like the hacked up lobster you buy in the store,
don't
like
worry.
a full,
Ones that are like alive in the container.
a full lobster.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Get ready,
Does
fellas.
anyone know how to cook it?
Don't matter. Don't worry about it.
Who cares? Don't
We'll
worry about the
handle all
logistics.
Aren't there like
Logistics.
intestines in there?
Who
Like,
cares?
what if you touch them with your tongue?
Don't worry about the details,
It's gonna be a
man.
great competition.
Come on.
I don't want to be here for that.
Kristen says here, is there anything you've never tried before but think you'd be good at if given the chance? For me, it's indoor rock climbing. I've never skydived, but to me, it seems pretty easy, right? Just show me one time. You just jump out the plane.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
and then you pull on the string.
But that's not something that like you would have to be good at because someone's attached to you.
No,
I feel
let's say
like,
free jump.
Free without anyone attached.
Yeah.
If they just showed me the basics,
right,
at this altitude, yank on the string, parachute goes up.
Yeah, but
here's how you land.
But you don't know that you could pass out.
Oh yeah,
you're going to jump out of a plane? Have you ever done that indoor skydiving?
Never.
Racket? No, I did one time.
And?
I'm way too big. I'm too tall for it. I'm bouncing off the sides. I can't level out.
Yeah.
Right? The guy's so frustrated with me because they put a guy in there with you who like manipulates you, right? And he's trying to balance me out. And I was the only one in our crew that couldn't do it. I was all flipping around in there.
Oh,
I never once got one single second of floating.
Oh no!
I was
flippy.
Nothing.
Oh, buddy.
Nothing.
That
It was
sucks.
the worst experience of my life.
That's why you just need out of a plane. You got the world is right there.
Yeah, but I'm
You're
afraid that I would start doing that where I'm just going to start spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm not going to be able to level out, and then I'm not going to be able to pull the cord. I would never go skydiving. Never in a million years would I go skydiving.
All right, Maria, what's your answer?
I think I'd be great at F1 driving.
Oh, girl, what?
I think so, huh?
Those the steering wheel.
Like if I trained for it, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I
Oh,
think
okay.
I think I'd be very good at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheesecake?
Professional wrestling.
We were in a professional wrestling ring.
Yeah, I was pretty
Earlier
good.
Yeah,
this
Shem
year.
was actually good.
I
I
was
was
pretty
there. I
good.
can vouch for that.
Yeah, professional wrestling.
Oh, I guess if you had to train. If you
Yeah,
trained.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Totally.
Damon Mori.
Scuba diving.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I
No,
tried
if
it
I
once.
saw a fish in front of my face, I'd freak out.
Oh, it'd be beautiful.
I tried scuba diving.
Bluefish. There's yellowfish. There's sometimes.
I have to go
I'm not
forward.
asking you to name the
fish.
colors of the fish.
Yeah, blue fish, yellow fish.
Wait, you Dr. Seuss?
Also, Maura, can you please get prescription goggles? Because I would like to
You'd
see you
have
wear
to.
those in here.
You have to.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I look like Bubbles from the Trailer Park
No,
Boys?
just goggles, like actual like scuba goggles, but
With
only
the nose cover,
prescriptions with
too.
the nose cover.
You can
too.
get those prescriptions?
Yes.
Yeah?
Wow.
You
Yes.
think they let you down there with the way your eyes are now with regular goggles? Bro,
I
you're
didn't
lost.
see a damn thing.
No.
Let's get back to the phone here. Tracy, how are you? It's Roz Mocha.
I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome to the show. You've been on hold for a little while. We understand that you got a
okay.
question for the room. Go ahead.
My question is, if for some reason your life had changed and you had to stay, live, and work and make your living in your hometown, how would your career have changed? What would you be doing right now?
Well, that sucks for some people because like Mocha and Shem
people
and
grew up in
Maury
Acton.
are just Toronto.
Yeah.
Like sky's the limit. You can do anything.
No, but like my career path, I was like working at the Bay at the mall. And then from the Bay, went to radio school and then got a job in radio. So I didn't have anything else that, at least in my mind, that I wanted to do.
But
So I
let's say
think
it
maybe
never. But let's say it never worked out. Let's say
Radio?
you never got into school for it.
Yeah.
You never got into school, and you had to go to some sort of other thing,
I
whatever.
have no idea.
Right? Like,
I have no idea.
I'd be driving a
guys.
subway.
I would probably still be working at the Bay.
yeah, you
Yeah.
think so?
I think
You'd
so.
be that guy,
I'd be that guy. Yeah, I'd be a lifer at the Bay.
just in the back in the stock room.
No, I was working out.
in the sports department, probably
No.
shoes.
Exactly where I started. Kids'
Which is-
clothing and baby furniture.
Bro,
That's the department I worked in.
Nobody wants you in baby furniture. You're not selling baby furniture.
Dog, I was putting together cribs and strollers.
So wait a second. You're going to be
And
the
I
age
was-
you are now, still the guy who that's an intern job.
Man, I was doing that thing so quick. I was installing car
So
seats.
you don't
and
think
cars
you
for
would have been?
customers?
You don't think you would have been
Bruh.
promoted out of
Oh yeah.
out
No, I
of
would've
baby
been-
furniture?
No, I would have been a manager.
You would've
For
been a
sure.
manager.
Yeah, I'd be manager
Okay.
at Scarborough Town Center Bay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So okay, I can actually see that.
Yes. My name
Right?
on that plaque.
I can actually see that. I can actually see that. Maura, you said subway driver?
I think so. I mean, I started
Really?
working at a movie theater, so I mean, I guess I could still be working at the Yorkdale movie theater.
Right. Doing what?
Well, I used to change the marquee and I guess worked serving
That's all
popcorn
digital
and stuff.
now.
Yeah. But my next thing was going to be driving a subway.
That's what you were. That's like your plan B was. to
My
drive a
dream was
subway?
radio, but my backup was subway.
Right. Wow. That's a good union job, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Maria, what about you?
I mean, I've been in Aurora.
Yeah.
I moved downtown, but I'm back now. I worked at the Keg in Aurora and Sport Check, so I'd probably be at one of those places.
Or
Maybe
both.
you'd be running the keg or Sport Check, like the
Yeah.
manager, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be a very good restaurant manager.
You'd be doing shots with everyone.
Big facts. Bad meal, it's okay. I'll grab you another drink. It's all good.
Yeah, Shem.
I worked at a passport office.
Oh, there you go.
Really?
Yeah, you look the type.
Yeah, I did for a while. And then I also worked at the beer store. Paid my way through that.
See, I would hire Shem at the passport office because Shem's got a friendly face and everybody in there is pissy, right?
Oh, you have no idea.
And so you need somebody who's got a friendly face to greet the people who are, disgruntled, right?
Yeah.
I would hire you in a second
Thanks,
for the
man.
passport office.
Hey, Tracy,
Absolutely.
where do you live, or where's your hometown?
I live in my hometown, which is Smith Falls. We're like an hour south of Ottawa.
Okay. So living in your hometown, like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, how would this question apply to you? How different would it be compared to what your life is like now?
Nothing really. I'm a community health worker, so I help seniors and people with disabilities stay at home. I help them with their activities of daily living, showers, baths, stuff to help them.
Amazing. That's great work you do.
I work in Perth, which is like a 15-minute drive from where I live, so I'm still in my hometown.
Oh, okay.
So nothing much would change for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless I could find some way to have a winning lottery ticket squeeze in there. Other than that, it'd be the same.
Roz didn't answer. Roz.
I don't even know what.
In Acton, Ontario.
Yeah, like it's a small town. I mean, it's not so small anymore, but it's still a very small town. Like I don't know. There's no real industry there, right? Like
There's a lavender farm.
In Acton?
Yeah, you could work at the lavender farm.
Okay, maybe I'd work at the lavender farm.
What would he do? Knowing so much about the lavender farm, Tim Amore, what would Roz's position at the lavender farm?
I mean, he could be the guy, I guess, press for oil.
I'm pressing lavender oil? I hate lavender. God, I hate lavender.
You can't work there then.
You'd
quit after one day.
Catherine loves lavender. I can't stand lavender.
Yeah.
Oh, it drives me nuts. I hate the smell of lavender.
Okay.
But yeah, I would probably
So you're fired. Where are you working now?
I don't know. Maybe I'd take a job at the golf course,
There you go.
Doing
you can cut the grass.
maintenance or something like that,
Yes.
right? I don't know. Like I think
That'd be a fun
would
job.
be perfect.
I think maybe like something like that, but that's seasonal. So in the winter, like I'd probably have like a snowplow thing attached to the front of my truck and I'd make a few bucks on the side doing that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I probably would be one of those guys who did outdoor work all summer and then, outdoor work all summer and then snow work all winter. Like that would probably have been.
That's how most landscapers operate now anyway.
That probably would have been my life.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to get a part-time job at a golf course next year.
Yeah?
To do what?
Yeah.
You can play golf. You can sit
Free
outside.
membership.
Why can't you just go after work? Maria, we're done every single day at 10 a.m.
Yeah, but like your friends can come and hang out while you're there.
Well, you could call your
Why
friends
don't you
and
just
say-
go golf?
But is discounted if I work there. and then like you can meet new people, and then I could work on the drink garden.
But you don't have to take a job there. You can just go golf.
But then fair.
But I think she wants extra money.
No, she wants to go drinking at the golf course.
My Auntie Carolyn works
But I
at a
want to
golf
get
course. Go talk
paid
to her.
What?
do that.
My Auntie Carolyn works at a golf course. You two can talk to each other.
Great, because I want to get paid while I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
to hang, golf,
To
and
hang
drink.
exactly.
Okay, so basically, what you were looking for a job that would pay you to drink and just chill with your friends in the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I got it.
Tracy, great question. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Do I get to tell who my favorite is?
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Sorry, Mocha. It's Roz all the way.
Cool. Thank you.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Maria, I
Thanks,
see
guys. Bye.
on social media all the time. There's a lot of women that have that job, but they have to go to work every day with somebody super old in Dubai. They get to hang with their friends and drink all day and make some money.
Yeah, but that's the wrong kind of job, man.
Oh yeah. But I can't think of another job that allows you to have that kind of freedom.
I gotta look on LinkedIn.
And there's some weird job requirements too, apparently, from what I've heard. Some stuff that you need to be A-okay with.
Well, this is a great time to end the podcast. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, everyone, for all of your questions. Keep an eye out on our Instagram
Just
page.
because I don't want somebody to reach out to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Be
okay.
aware,
I've had a few propositions, but
Yeah.
all
No, you
declined.
haven't, really?
Oh yeah,
From like to do one of those Dubai jobs?
not the Dubai, but I have a lot of people here just willing to pay me to
Right.
do many things.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them. And I noticed that when you click on their bio, they're always in Dubai. And then when you click on their bio on Insta, it says that they're like a lash tech. They're all lash techs.
With
right?
Birkin bags.
Yeah.
All right, keep an eye on Instagram at Kiss925. You'll see a photo or video that reads Ask Roz and Mocha. We gather your questions from there, and 2 of you will be selected to ask your question to the show. Thank you for listening. This has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Woo. Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.